Good morning. It's Wednesday, and I got a bunch of stuff to do today. My hair is a mess. I need to watch it. Um, Also, my allergies have been way over the top today. Um, but I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to clear this mess that I have in my room because this is a mess. It's like I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to organize this room, and yeah, so I got a gigantic mess in here and that I need to take care of. And so yeah, so that's the biggest thing for me. To finish clearing the apartment, and organizing things, so that when my new roommate can come and move their things and have space for their things. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to give away throughout. Like I said in the previous video blog, this is going to be going away. These are books that I'm going to donate. Um, I'll do that today or Saturday. I mean, no, Saturday is Christmas. Okay, today. This will be done today. Um, but yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And again, it's just like I have books. Some of these books I don't read at all. Some I'm planning to read. Some are just like reference books that I had to from back when I went to school for engineering. And right now I'm not even working as an engineer. So what's the point of keeping all those books when I'm not even working in the field of engineering? I'm just working at Walmart, which is the part that is sometimes depressing me. Um, but I cannot sell the books online because some of them are really old editions of the book. So I'm not going to get any money from them. So I decided I'm going to try to donate as many books as I can. Because the goal, what I want to do is I want to downsize my personal things. I want to downsize what I have so that I don't have as much stuff as I have in case I need to move out of New York to a different state or to even Puerto Rico because of my parents living down there. So that's why I want to downsize my personal stuff, what I have. So it's a tough process because it's like pretty much giving away things that I may have considered important in my life. So, and some stuff that is like, what if I get a job? That I think the engineering books have been like me wanted to keep them because of the idea. What if I get a job and I need to review something that I may have forgotten? That's been why I have kept some of these books due to the what if. What if I return back to the field? What if I do this? What if I do that? But the reality of it is that I can just keep them. I cannot just keep them. I don't have the space, and they're just taking space in there, and I don't need them right now. I don't even know if I will ever need them. I don't know if I'm going to get back in engineering. I don't know if I'm going to get a job actually in the field where I can use the knowledge that I gained back in the day to put it to use today. And that's a part that, to me, as a person, is depressing because I went to school, I spent money, I got into student loans. I have student loans that I have to pay, but I'm earning a misery when it comes to my income compared to what I could be making if I were to work in the engineering field. At the same time, there are certain things that I love in life more than engineering. I love the fact that I've been able to do wrestling. I got nominated. I made it to a list in a sport magazine, so it's a trade-off. Um, do I really wish I could be working in engineering sometimes because I feel like I could be earning way much money and doing something that is more engaging and more of may give me more satisfaction than just like working custom in retail where the highlight of my day is just telling a customer where they can find a particular item and sometimes the reward is low. Some people see you like if you don't know something, oh, how dare you don't know something, but it says here that you have it. um it's it's not the best job. Retail is not the best job, honestly. So I don't know. I don't know. And that's a question that I can only answer. It's pretty much getting rid of things that bring my past, or keeping them just in case I want to return to that field. So it's like a trade off. Um, it's a tough decision. Some of those books are theater. I have a lot of like theatrical scripts. Like I got obsessed with theater when I got um, after I did the got a party man of La Mancha with the RPI players. I got interested in theater, so I even went to school and studied theater arts. But also I began purchasing a lot of scripts to learn to read or to try to read, and for future reference in case I want to direct. I found some interesting scripts that I would love to direct, and I have a list of them that I may probably keep. But some of them I think I may just give them away. Some of them I bought them because it has stage combat. I like shows that have stage combat, um, and like the Three Musketeers, Count of Monte Cristo, things like that. Those are scripts that I like because they have stage combat, which is another theater that I like, and that explains why I have uh, swords here. These swords are theatrical swords. It's a theatrical blade it makes. It's not sharp or anything, but it makes a nice noise, a nice clean sound that when an actor is on stage fighting, you can hear it, and you will hear the rhythm on stage of the swords. So yeah, these are some of the swords that I have for theater because I also have worked as a fight choreographer in local theatrical productions. Some of the productions that I have worked and used those swords have been um, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet. I have used those swords in Romeo and Juliet. I've done Romeo and Juliet twice as a fight choreographer. For those that don't know about it, um, and Romeo and Juliet's an interesting story, but I love the fight scenes and I have the swords and I have help in the production. I have the fight choreography for Hamlet at Hudson Valley Community College before I even enrolled in the theater program at Hudson Valley Community College. I've used the story in my own um, little scripts that I have written and adaptation at Hudson Valley that I have done. I've used some of those swords. So definitely, I got that's my stage combat swords. I have also been fight choreographer for the production of the Scottish plays Macbeth, which I have gotten the chance to be part of it and choreograph it twice. Um, one time was the first time was at RPI, an RPI production of Macbeth, and the second time was at the Heidelberg Theatre Festival in 2010, where I choreographed the fight scene for a production of Macbeth. Um, I also have used the swords in the production of Twelfth Night, and the first time I was um, fight choreographer at Twelfth Night, and also play Valentine. That was in 2008, and a second time I just allowed my swords to be used, but I wasn't part of the production of Twelfth Night. Um, so there have been shows that I have done that I participated and also been a fight choreographer. Also, one of the productions that earned me an award with the Tannis Theatrical Association of New York State in 2010 was the show I Hate Hamlet. And I Hate Hamlet is a spoof of pretty much touches Hamlet, but I did the fight choreography and I got nominated for a award in fight choreography. So I have used those swords. So I have had an interesting theater career. Besides wrestling, I still love theater. Once I back down from wrestling, I plan to resume theater, getting more involved in theater again. And because I love the stage. The stage is very different, similar to wrestling. Um, though there's a rehearsal process and it's highly committed, contrary to a movie. But movies are highly committed, especially the one that you have in Hollywood, where you have to train the actors to use the swords and all that kind of stuff. But theater is committed, but it has the same feeling for me like wrestling because there's an audience and your reward is kind of like instantaneous. So once I have backed down or reduced my wrestling commitments, I plan to get back into theater because I still love theater. And trust me, I would love to continue doing fight choreography. Um, and I would love to be part of some shows too because I know what I can do in theater. There was one show called The Marriage Counselor that I had 10, 10 lines. I had a show that I got cast recently to 2017. I got given the opportunity to play La Few, and I have a bunch of lines, and there was Shakespeare, and that to me was like I was excited because it's like this is my time to show that I can memorize Shakespeare. This is my time to show that I can also act. Unfortunately, not many people went to see that show, but the people that went to see that show, they saw how versatile I was as an actress on stage. You know, being able to portray a character and in an interesting way. You know, so I definitely would love to get more involved in theater. There are shows that I want to direct if I had the chance, especially shows that involve Hispanic characters because I have never seen too many shows on here with Hispanic characters. So I think I want to get that going, have that opportunity to direct shows and be part of shows that have characters that are Hispanic or Puerto Ricans because that's part of my heritage. So we'll see if I can get to do that, but who knows? Um, for the time being, I need to figure out what I'm going to ditch and what I'm going to keep. Anyway, that's all I got, and peace out, everybody. Bye.